Well, you will have seen my video that I've just put up about spending money on some tools, which, okay, you've got to do it. But on that day, Saturday, it's my only day off. I've got running around to do on a Sunday, so on the Saturday I decided to go and get the tools that I needed. And also, I'm desperately in need of some waterproofs. I don't know if someone else has done a video on it. That's the problem with YouTube. You'll do a video and someone will say, I've done that, or they've done that, and just everyone's got to talk about the same thing. So if someone's done waterproofs, I do apologise. I don't know if they have or they haven't, but there's got to be someone who's done it. If they haven't, I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry, if they have or they haven't, I'm going to do it anyway. So that's nature of the beast, isn't it, with YouTube? When I say I'm going to do it, all I'm going to tell you now is I've got waterproofs. They worked fine when I bought them, and I might say, well, why don't I just replace them with what I had? It's because they're not working now that it's put me off, if that makes any sense. I'm thinking, well, they're not working, but they do get worn out. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, I've heard you're supposed to respray them, wash them with the stuff. I've got some here, I'll show you. And I haven't done that either. So, anyway. On the Saturday, I really need a pair because it hasn't stopped raining for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Oh, it's raining now, if you can hear that on the conservatory. So I sort of didn't rush into it, but I just had to get something there and then and hope that it works, and it is just a hope. So I'll show you what I've got, and it's not colour-wise, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. And if it keeps me dry, I don't care. I'm just going to be over the moon. So what I've got is, went to a shop called Trespass, I think, in the UK. Everyone will know that. I think it's a chain. So I've got the jacket, which again, it's not the greatest. I did look for green. I don't really like this colour green, but do you know what? If it keeps me dry, I'm happy. So I tried it on in the shop. I got extra large because I don't think large is good when it goes over any clothes like your fleece or anything. So let's just see what this looks like. And again, when I say I'm going to do a video, it's not going to be an in-depth complex video because the list is endless. If people start, which they will, saying get Gore-Tex, try Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is the best. I know Gore-Tex. I ride a motorbike and I've got Gore-Tex clothes, I've got Gore-Tex boots. I don't want to get Gore-Tex simply because it's too expensive for gardening, and again, I don't want to contradict myself. Try and spend as much money as you can on tools and things for work, but there is a limit, and you're going to be like kneeling down, you're going to be in rose bushes, you're going to be in thorns, you're going to be dragging branches. I don't want to spend £100 on a jacket or £50 on a pair of pants and then just end up ripping them on a rose bush, and then it defeats the object, because if they're ripped they'll let water in and look scruffy. You've got to get something that works, but you can't be paying like £5 for it. So these weren't expensive. In fact, I do actually forget how much they were. I think they were no, I don't know. No, it's not on the label. I think there was something like £10, £12 or something for the pants, and £18 or something like that for this. If it works, that's absolutely brilliant. But if it doesn't work, it's money down the drain. So we'll fasten this up. And I don't use the hood. I'll just use a hat. But if I wanted to use the hood, at least it's there. But I find I can't really see, I don't like the hood, but there are times when I probably will use it. So okay, all in all, pockets and the zips feel fine on that, and nice, really nice and roomy in that. I did get extra large. The other thing is you can get pants, all sorts of different things. You can get them with like, they open up, but there's a zip down the side, all to make it easier to put on with your boots, or like for walking boots and things like that. So I'm going to try and slip these on now with my boots on, and let's just see if I can put them on. And I don't know if I'm just fantastic at balancing, but when I do the strimming, I was on one leg sometimes to strim when I move the plants. And if I'm putting over trousers on, I go on one leg. But I seem to stay on it for a while. I'll show you. I'll probably fall now. You know the score. I'll get up here. Test it. They're on. So easy. But look, one leg. Just try it yourself. I think it's alright. I actually do feel so comfortable in that. It feels good, but whether it's waterproof is the main thing. The other thing is, as everybody's noticed, if you're new to the video, obviously you won't notice. Those that follow me, everything that can be possibly with my logo on will have my logo on, even my drinks bottle. I'm going to get it signed. I'm going to get it signed on the, you know, I'm going to get it with the. But there's no point in doing that if it's not waterproof. So I've got to use it. I've got to see what it's like before you spend money getting it all printed up, and that's if they can print this material. Few dilemmas there, but I've been wet that many times lately because, as I say, when I bought me other wet stuff, it worked, and I got it all printed up. But even all the stickers have come off it now. I think there's one left on one leg, so there's one leg with not one on, one arm, one on, and nothing gone off the back and everything. So at the time they went. So they're still not going to stick to that, so I don't know if they're going to stick to this, but I've had the others 2 years, can't complain about that, and they weren't expensive either. So this is going to sound ludicrous, but I might just go and make a cup of tea. I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to sit in the garden in the rain in my gear. Okay? See you in a sec when I make the cup of tea. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, that wasn't the greatest of scientific experiments because the rain went off. Never mind. I still feel a little bit damp on my bum because I was sitting on the cushions which were wet. So I don't know if it's gone through or it's just cold, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll use it for a couple of days in work and we'll just see what it does. That's all I can do. Feels very, very comfortable though. That's one thing. The other thing I was buying at the same time as well. Obviously, I bought this and that washes in, keeps the waterproof. I'll try it. I have tried them all in the past. I've done all this in the past, and when I've done something, it puts me off doing it, and that's why I don't do certain things. And I think, well, maybe I should give it another go. I don't know, but we'll try that. I certainly didn't use that on the other stuff, and maybe if I did, it might have lasted a bit longer. But anyway, my hat that I wear all the time, I wear it even when it's raining. It's actually worn out now, and this is a Tilly hat. Yeah, the Mash-up Tilly hat. I mean, that was £60. Probably no need to pay £60 for it, but I did want a good one. It's definitely worn out now, and it's stained with all the iron, the ferrous, the moss killer. So this is ripped. So I needed to replace my hat, and this was only £14. Again, I don't know if it's going to be as good, but it's got a flap on the back, which I thought was ideal because I've got to stay out the sun. If you know why, you know why. If you don't know why, have a look at a safety video I did. It was last year now. Just go down the list of videos and look. It says, in fact, I'll put a link in the description. Something about safety, the dangers of working in gardening. It's not bad, but it just points a few dangers out. Yeah, it's got a flap at the back, which I was quite pleased with. I've never had one before like that. So that can keep the sun off the back of me, because I have my collars up on my shirt. You've probably noticed I don't have them up because I think I'm great. I have them up because I want to protect my neck from any sun. Even when it's cloudy, you still got to protect it. So that's why I have my collars up. But this is great. This can be there. And I noticed before when I tried it on, it's not supposed to be for this. But if I tuck it in on a cold day or a wet day and get it sort of down here, why not? Why not? Keep the wind off you, and just extra. So yeah, that's my new hat. It might fail, I don't know, but we can only see. So yeah, I wouldn't say rushed, but I was rushed into buying them because I needed them. So I can't take my time and do some research, and you know, that's great if you can spend days or weeks, or you can't try anything out. If you go to shop, all the labels will say waterproof, windproof, breathable. Is it? I don't think it is. And again, I have had a few comments. A couple of guys were kind enough to comment and say, you know, get Berghaus and get Gore-Tex. That's great, but they're like £100. And again, I've already said it, I don't want to spend £100 on something that is probably going to rip or get caught on something, just get thrown in the back of the van and under the seats. So if you do want to spend that, and then Gore-Tex is the way to go, and they're quite correct. But this is like 25 quid or something like that altogether. You can get 4, and if they last a year, that's 4 years. But we shall see what they're like. Anyway, thanks for putting on with me. Those that have skipped, don't skip me videos, because I do know when you skip them. And you want to know why I know? Because you ask me questions that are already on the video. Don't skip the videos. So watch me on the next video, getting wet, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Let's see you on the next video. Thanks very much. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed.